This is Team Spaced Out, and we chose the Spaced Out Sports Challenge. The title of our video is Good Banana, Bad Banana.
Our task was to create a game for astronauts. That would be a good way to entertain them and still be a time to use your strategy skills for our game. Good banana, bad banana. This game is a good workout for astronauts and requires a good aim too.
The point of our game is to get the bananas into the target while bungee jumping through the playing field. So let's break the game down into parts.
Getting ready to play.
The first thing you need to do is get the supplies needed. Those supplies will be an athletic exercise band, t-shirts, duct tape, Velcro, and paper.
Then you will need to form them into a target basket. 2 types of bananas, the vine and the helmet.
Make the hoop or the basket. First you take a whole shirt and then you would stretch it all the way out, both sides. Then you would roll it up, as you can see here, and then duct tape. And then you take another shirt, as you can see here, you take it and then you tie the sleeves in the bottom. And then you put it over the other shirt that we had wrapped here. And then you put duct tape over it, as you can see, and that's how you make the basket.
There are 2 types of bananas. The first is a wrapped up t-shirt, taped and covered in Velcro. The second is a paper banana, made by cutting out 2 strips of paper and attaching them. Playing the game.
The first instruction is to throw the banana straight into the playing field.
Then put on the helmet. Tie the vine around your waist into the wall.
The astronaut is kicking off of the wall and grabbing the bananas and sticking them to the helmet. At a certain point, the band will snap and bring the astronaut back to the wall. When you come back, you will have to take the bananas off your hat and throw them into the hoops. But just to be safe, grab yourself on the wall so you don't hurt yourself.
You can use the vine again for a total of 3 rounds. Each banana that stays in the target basket is worth a point. Your total point is the sum of all 3 rounds.
What we learned during the webinar.
The webinar with the subject matter experts was really helpful. We never thought for a second that the spinning vine would make an astronaut throw up. We went all the way back to the imagine part of the design process and thought about how to change the vine. We ended up making the helmet after talking on the webinar too.
Some things we thought were really great didn't end up working out. Little things change, like the bananas and baskets changed a bunch of times. And big things changed, like originally we wanted to wrap the vine around the chair and spin on out. The design process helped us organize our thinking and made it easier for us to go back and think about things in ways to make it better.
Newton's laws.
Newton's first law is known as the law of inertia. An object wants to keep doing what it is doing. If it is stopped, it stays stopped. If it is in motion, it stays in motion unless it is acted upon by outside forces like air resistance, gravity, bumping into something, etc. On the space station, there is very little gravity and air resistance, so objects in motion will stay in motion. For example, once the astronaut throws the bananas, they will keep going in a straight line at the same speed until it hits something like the wall or the target basket. We made the basket with a bottom on it so it would catch the bananas instead of bouncing off of them.
Also, the astronaut can use a lighter throwing touch on the paper banana to get it towards the target because the paper has less mass than the bananas made out of the shirt and tape.
Newton's third law is the reaction-action law. When a force is exerted, an opposite force is created. You can see this when the astronaut launches off the wall with the vine. Pushing the wall with his feet moves the astronaut in the opposite direction out into the playing field towards the bananas.
Our game could be played on Earth as well, but the vine would need to be different, and the game player would have to throw the bananas differently.